Okay, so this is the first part of maths chapter comparing quantities. In the book which I am teaching you from, it has been given as different chapters, but it is from NCERT. If you compare, uh, the whole topic is called comparing quantities. Can anybody confirm that is ratio and proportion also called comparing quantities, or also in the part of comparing quantities or not? Ratios are also there. Okay, I have got NCERT book with me. I will check. Which chapter is this in NCERT? The number? Chapter 8, right? Okay. Okay, so yeah, little bit of ratio is there, not much of a ratio. And mostly it is percentage. Yeah, great. Okay, no problem. So we can start with percentage only. There is no issue. Please pay attention. This can be a little tricky. Uh, you know, I talk with a lot of students, and most of them they hate percentage because they don't understand it. ठीक है तो if you pay attention and try to understand it from the beginning, in future it will not give you trouble. ठीक है so this chapter will cover almost all types of questions on percentage. So try to understand nicely so that later on you will not forget it and you will not have any issue with it. Okay. So what do you mean by percent? Percent means per hundred. Per hundred means any quantity when gets divided by 100, it gives you the percent of that quantity. Okay. What is the symbol of percent? It is this. Everybody knows this is the symbol of percent. Okay. Some simple problems on percentage we are going to do. Express each of the following percentage as a fraction. So for converting percentage to fractions, what do? We first write the question, then we write it as a ratio, like we remove the percentage sign and we divide the number by 100, and we simplify it, we bring it in lowest terms. So 2 18s are 2 50s are 2 9s are 2 25s. So the answer is 9 upon 25 or 9 is to 25. So now if you understand, we have converted the percentage into a ratio. 36% is 9 is to 25 in the form of ratio, right? What we will do is, you will do the remaining questions here right now in the classroom. Don't share the answer. I will show you the answer, you will check the answer. You can't, oh yeah, sorry. I'm sorry, you can't see anything. Everything is visible now. If you need help, I will help you, but first try this. गुड। Okay, I will do the second one. I hope everyone is done with the second one. The second one is 120%, which can be written as 120 upon 100. 2 6 are 2 5s are. So the answer is 6 is to 5. How many of you got it correct? Okay, very good. Very nice. Okay. Now I'm going to do the third one, which was 0.8%, which is 0.8 upon 100, which is 0. Oh, I'm sorry. Can't write it in decimals. I have to write it in ratio. So it will be 8 upon 1000, right? So this will be divided by 8. 8 ones are 8 125s are. I just happen to know this division. So 1 is to 125. How many of you got this? Okay. Please note it down. So this was easy, right? To convert a percentage into a fraction or a ratio. It's very easy. Okay, there is one thing here which I did not do. Our answer was correct, 6 is to 5, but they have converted into a mixed fraction. Whenever your answer is improper fraction, you should express it as a mixed fraction. We expressed it as a ratio, but it's the same thing. So just keep this in mind. Otherwise, all our answers are correct. Next question. Express each of the following as a decimal. I am going to do the first one for you. Same. 80% can be written as 80 upon 100. 0, 0 cut. So this will be 0.8. Final answer. Percentage to decimal. Come on. Second and third will be done by you. Quickly. Just 2 minutes I'll give you. Okay, time up everyone. Look here. Look here. Please look here. 8% can be written, look here. 8% can be written as 8 upon 100, which is 0.08. Did you get that? No? You don't know how to convert this into decimal? It's okay if you don't. नहीं, decimal. Decimal. Percentage to decimal. Do you know how to convert? Convert करना आता है? Decimal में कैसे करते हैं convert? तो सीख लो. देखो क्या होता है, यहाँ पे कितने जीरो दिख रहे हैं तुम्हें? ठीक है, तो ये 8 है. ये 8 जो नंबर है ना, इसके अराउंड जो डेसिमल पॉइंट है, इट इज ओवर हियर. दिखता नहीं है वो, क्योंकि 8.0 है ना, बट हमें नहीं दिखता है, तो हम इसको 8 लिखते हैं। हम इसको क्या लिखते हैं? 8 लिखते हैं। लेकिन डेसिमल में लाने के लिए हम इसको 8.0 लिखेंगे और डेसिमल प्लेस को मूव करेंगे। नाउ डेसिमल प्लेस मूव हो सकता है, डेसिमल पॉइंट मूव हो सकता है टू द लेफ्ट और टू द राइट। व्हेन यू आर डिवाइडिंग बाय 100, the decimal point will move towards left. When you are multiplying with 100, the decimal point will move towards right. ठीक है, अब लेफ्ट में जाएगा तो लेफ्ट में कितने प्लेस जाएगा? 2 प्लेस, क्योंकि 2 जीरो है। ठीक है, सो 1 प्लेस एंड 2 प्लेस। तो ये जो यहाँ पे जगह है ना, ये जीरो है, और ये पॉइंट है, पॉइंट के आगे और एक जीरो डालोगे, सो आंसर कितना आएगा? 0.08। लास्ट वाला हो गया। क्या होगा बताओ मेरे को, व्हाट विल इट बी? कैसे लिखूं बताओ? डिस्कस करके करो, आंसर नहीं चाहिए मुझे, डिस्कस करो मेरे साथ। वेरी गुड, 205 अपॉन 100 विच इज 2.05, करेक्ट। चलो लेट्स गो टू द नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन। Express each of the following fractions as percentage. Now whenever you have to convert a fraction into percentage, you just multiply it with 100. तुम क्या करोगे? उसको 100 से मल्टीप्लाई करोगे, तो ये हो जाएगा 25 4 ज़ा 100, 7 4 ज़ा 28%। खत्म। सिर्फ 100 से मल्टीप्लाई करके, अगर डेसिमल आ रहा है तो डेसिमल में लाओ, जैसे भी सिंप्लीफाई करो, द आंसर विल बी in percentage. Come on, do all of them. Okay, look here. The first one मैंने बताया करके, second one 5/8, मैंने क्या बोला? इसको मल्टीप्लाई बाय 100 कर दो, तो यहाँ पे क्या आएगा? 4 2 ज़ा 4, 25 ज़ा, ठीक है, सो दिस विल बी 125/2 परसेंटेज। बट लेकिन 125/2 को और भी डेसिमल में लेके आ सकते हो ना तुम, तो यू विल राइट इट एज 62.5 परसेंटेज, 62.5%। ठीक है। थर्ड वाला 11/6, इसको सिर्फ 100 से मल्टीप्लाई करना है, 2 3 ज़ा 250 ज़ा, सो दिस विल बी 550/3। डिवाइड कर दो ना, 550/3 डिवाइड नहीं होगा? होगा, क्यों नहीं होगा डिवाइड? 550 डिवाइडेड बाई 3, 3 18 ज़ा 54, 1 0 3 3 ज़ा 9, 1 फिर से 0, यहाँ पे पॉइंट आ जाएगा, 3 3 ज़ा 9, 183.3333 चलता जाएगा। तो हमें सिर्फ लिखना है 183.3%। ठीक है, समझ में आया? Okay, shall we go ahead to the next question? Chalo. They have written it as mixed fraction. I have written it as a decimal. Doesn't make any difference. We both are correct. This is also correct. What I have done is also correct. Okay, but you need to do one of the following. Okay, convert this ratio into percentage. बहुत easy है. Ratio है 3:4, which can be written as 3/4, और इसको परसेंटेज में कन्वर्ट करने के लिए इंटू 100 कर देंगे, और 4 25 ज़ा 100, 25 3 ज़ा 75, 75% हो गया। नोट इट डाउन प्लीज। थ्री इज टू 4 को लिखा मैंने 3/4, मल्टीप्लाई बाय 100 किया बिकॉज आई वांटेड टू कन्वर्ट इट इनटू परसेंटेज. Always remember this. Suppose you have a ratio or you have a fraction or you have a decimal and you want to convert it into percentage. Always multiply by 100. But if suppose you have percentage and you have to convert it into a ratio or a fraction or a decimal, always divide by 100. परसेंटेज को कन्वर्ट करना है तो डिवाइड बाय 100, परसेंटेज में कन्वर्ट करना है तो मल्टीप्लाई बाय 100. नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन. Express 36% as a ratio. You will do it. Express 36% as a ratio. You just get 1 minute for this. The time has started. Remember what I told you. You want to convert percentage to ratio, divide by 100. Very good, Siddharth. You're done. Very good. 30 seconds में done हो गए सब लोग. Okay. Okay, cool. Everyone is done within the time. So 36 divide by 100 किया होगा तुमने, right? Now 4 9s are 425s are. So you get 9 is to 25. Is this your answer? Easy? More easy? 9 is to 25. Next question. Which is largest in 16 2 by 3%, 2 by 15 and 0.12? Compare करना है. You have to compare these three quantities. First quantity is in percentage, second in fraction and third in decimal. And it can be compared easily. I'll tell you how. First, 16 2 by 3 percentage. First, I will write this 16 2 by 3 in improper fraction. So 16 3s are 48. 48 plus 2 50. 50 by 3 percentage. 50 by 3 percentage can be written as 50 by 3 upon 100. Right? We have to divide by 100, right? If we want to convert from percentage to number, we divide by 100. So that's what I did. I wrote 50 by 3 and I divided it by 100. So this will look like this. 50 upon 3 into 100. So ये जो 100 है ये यहाँ पे जाके मल्टीप्लाई होगा या फिर ये 3 नीचे आके मल्टीप्लाई हो जाए. समझ में आया? ओके. ये कैसे सिंप्लीफाई होगा? So 5 1s are 5 20s are. So it will be 1 by 60. How much it will be? 1 by 60. That is the first quantity. 16 2 by 3% is nothing but 1 by 60. Okay. Next quantity 2 by 15. 2 by 15 is nothing but 2 by 15 only. You can't do anything to it. Right? Yeah, but what you can do is, see the denominator over here. What is the denominator? 60. You can make this 15 into 60. How can 15 be converted into 60? 15 watts are 60? 15 fours are. So you can multiply the fraction in the numerator and denominator by 4. So it will become 8 by 60. And why we did that, I'll tell you just now. Last is 0.12, which can be written as 12 by 100. Okay, 12 by 100 can be simplified. 4 3s are 4 25s are. So this can be written as 3 by 25. And what 3 by 25 can be converted into, we will come to know. Okay, so we have three ratios. If you have paid attention, we have got ratio number 1 here, ratio number 2 or fraction number 2 and fraction number 3 is over here. We have to compare these fractions. So let me just write all the fractions again. 1 by 60, 8 by 60 and 3 by 25. 1 by 60, 8 by 60 and 3 by 25. We have to compare them. That means we have to take LCM of the denominators. Without that, we cannot compare them. If you remember first chapter, rational numbers, we used to compare rational numbers by taking the LCM of the denominators. So 60 और 25 का LCM लेना पड़ेगा. 60 and 25. पहले 2 से डिवाइड करेंगे. 2 30s are 25 as it is. 2 15s are 25 as it is. फिर 3 से 3 5s are 25 as it is. फिर 5 से 5 1s are 5 5s are and 1 and this one. So 2 2s are 4 3s are 12 12 5s are 60 60 5s are 300. Okay, so 65s are 300 65s are 300 and 25 will be multiplied by 2 2s are 4 4 3s are 12, right? So LCM is 300. So this will become 5 by 300, this will become 40 by 300 and this will become 36 by 300. Now you can tell me which is the greatest quantity. 36 by 300 is the greatest. So 40 by 300 is the greatest. So you can write it like this. 40 by 300, which is the greatest. Then comes 36 by 300. Then comes 5 by 300. So what is actually 40 by 300? It is the middle quantity. What is the middle quantity? 8 by 60. And do you remember from where did we get 8 by 60? 8 by 60 is nothing but 2 by 15. So the greatest quantity out of the three is 2 by 15. After that, 36 by 300. What is 36 by 300? It is 3 by 25 or 0.12. Okay. And then we have got 5 by 300, and 5 by 300 is nothing but 1 by 60, which is 16 2 by 3 percentage. So 16 2 by 3 percentage. This is how I have arranged the given quantities in descending order. We know the largest of them is 2 by 15. Have you all noted it down properly? Are you following this? Are you understanding these things? These are very basic fundamental concepts. If you make mistakes in these things, then it will be a shame. So I want you to be very careful right now, while learning this for the first time. If you do not understand something, please ask me specifically कि ये नहीं समझ में आया मुझे या इसमें प्रॉब्लम है. Just don't ask ये पूरा नहीं समझ में आया, ऐसे मत पूछो. You have to be very specific with your doubts. Done? Done? Okay. Moving on to the next question. कुछ तो गलत आया ना उन लोग को. 16 2 by 3 largest आया. How come that? They got it as 50 by 300, which is, oh, we made a mistake here. wait, we made a mistake here. We wrote 5 by 300, not 50. ये देखा यहाँ पे mistake? Did you realize the mistake? This should be 50 by 300, not 5 by 300. I wrote 5 by 300. So I wrote by mistake 1 by 60. It should be 1 by 6. Should be 1 by 6. So basically यहाँ पे mistake हो गई है. So this should be 10 by 60, and then if you multiply it should be 50 by 300. So the greatest one is 50 by 300. So हमारी mistake हो गई है यहाँ पे. Yeah. So 50 by 300 is the greatest. 50 by 300 was 16 2 by 3% is greatest. I hope you have all corrected this mistake. So there was a silly mistake from my end. Okay, let's come to the next type of questions. Okay, the next question is, what percent of 120 is 90? Now this is a very important question because first time you are dealing with percentage in a word problem. ठीक है? So I'm going to teach you how to convert this word problem into a mathematical equation. ठीक है? See, what percent? What means x? Because we don't know what percent. So we write x percent. ठीक है? Of. Whenever you get off, you write multiplication. Of means multiplication. Of 120. So multiplied by 120. Then is means is equal to. Then 90. Did you understand what we did? What percent की जगह मैंने x परसेंट लिखा, ऑफ की जगह मैंने लिखा मल्टीप्लीकेशन, 120 एज इट इज की जगह मैंने लिखा इज इक्वल टू 90 एज इट इज. So I translated from a English statement which is written in a statement, a sentence, into a mathematical statement. ये करना आना चाहिए. अब इसको कैसे सॉल्व करते हैं, ये बहुत इजी है. सो दिस विल बिकम x अपॉन 100. x परसेंट इज x अपॉन 100 मल्टीप्लाइड बाय 120 इज इक्वल टू 90. इसको सिर्फ सॉल्व करना है. ठीक है? सो 0 0 विल कट, 2 5s are 2 6s are. So x is equal to 90 times 5 divided by 6. ठीक है? So this 6 15s are is 90. So x is equal to 15 5s are 75. So you can say that 75% of 120 is 90. This is the answer of the first question. Please note it down, everyone. When you note it down, after you note down, I will erase this and then I'll do the next question for you. Done? लिख लिया ये? Okay, let's go ahead. Okay, next one is what percent of 1 kg is 5 gram? So you will write X percent of 1 kg is equal to 5 gram. Now remember one thing. Here the unit on the left side is kilogram and on the right side of is equal to it is gram. You have to bring both the units uh, in the same category. So if both can be grams or both can be kilograms. So what I will do is I will convert this kilogram into gram, and I know that 1 kilogram is 1000 grams. So I can write it as X percent of 1000 grams is equal to 5 grams. This is easy for me. Now I will convert this into purely mathematical equation. So X upon 100 into 1000 is equal to 5. Right? X percent is X upon 100. Of means multiplication. 1000 is equal to 5. Two zeros will cut over here with these two zeros. So X is equal to 5 divided by 10, which is 0.5. So you can say that 0.5% of 1 kg is equal to 5 grams. Please note it down very carefully, and the last one you all have to try. I'll give you, let's say, 2 minutes. Okay, your time is up. How many of you did it? Okay, Tanush is done. Rashi is done. Sanvi, you're done. Very good. Very good. Siddharth, doing. Okay. Okay. Let's see how you have done it. What percent of 3.5 liters is 150 milliliters. So x upon 100 times of means multiplication. 3.5 liters will be converted into milliliters. So if you want to convert liter to milliliter, you multiply by 1000. So this will become 3500 milliliter is equal to 150 milliliter. Two zeros will cut straight forward. So x is equal to 150 by 35. Okay, so this will be 5 sevens are 5 30s are 30 by 7. 30 by 7 I'll convert into mixed fraction. So 7 fours are 28 and plus 2 is 30. So 4 2 by 7%. So you can say that 4 2 by 7% of 3.5 liter is equal to 150 milliliter. Who got the same answer? Rashi, very good. And Sanvi, okay. And Tanush, okay. What about Siddharth? Okay, very good. What about Arvi? Did you get the same answer?
Sir, I did till 31.
So you just have to convert it into mixed fraction. Okay. So you have to convert it into mixed fraction. यहाँ तक सब correct था? 4 2 by 7, yes. Okay. Next question, very important, very nice question. This one is, find 7.5% of 2400 rupees. Okay, so you will write it like this: 7 1/2% of rupees 2400 is equal to dash. 7 1/2% of rupees 2400 is equal to dash. ठीक है? So this will be 15/2%. What I did, I converted 7 1/2 into improper fraction. 15/2% of multiplication 2400 is equal to, now this will be written as 15/2 the whole upon 100, the whole divided by 100 into 2400, which can be written as 15/2 times 100 into 2400. What did I do? I took this 2 and multiplied it with 100. This 2 zeros will cut with these 2 zeros, and this 2 will cut with 24. It will become 12. 15 12s. How much is 15 12s? Is it 180? So the answer is 180. Okay, let's go to the next question. If 26% of a number is 65, find the number. See, this is your statement. 26% of a number is 65. What is missing? The number. So you will write it like this: 26% of x is equal to 65. Further, 26 upon 100, 26% is 26 upon 100 of multiplication, x is equal to 65. So x is equal to 65 times 100 divided by 26. 13 twos are 13 fives are, and this will become 2 50s are 55s are 250. So 26% of a number is 65, the number is 250. You should be able to translate normal sentences into mathematical statements for solving them. If you are able to do that, any question is doable. Next. See, this is an application on whatever we have learned till now. Sarita spends 65% of her salary and rest she saves. If she saves rupees 2940 per month, what is her monthly salary? Okay. So remember that we do not know her monthly salary. So first statement would be, let Sarita's monthly salary be rupees X. Let Sarita's monthly salary be rupees X. Let Sarita's monthly salary be rupees X. इतना लिखा? आगे चला गया? रुक जाओ, समझ लो पहले, ठीक है? हर एक्सपेंडिचर मतलब स्पेंडिंग, कितना स्पेंडिंग है उसका? 65%. Therefore, her savings, देखो अगर वो 65% स्पेंड कर रही है तो सेव कितना करेगी? 100 माइनस 65. 100 कहाँ से आया? देखो टोटल परसेंट हमेशा 100 होता है. So 100 minus 65, that is 35% will be her saving. And what is her saving in rupees? 2940. So we can say that therefore 35% of the total salary, which is X, is equal to her saving, that is 2940. Now you all have to solve this statement which I have written over here. 35% of X is 2940. Please solve the statement and get X. X is your salary. This is the way you have to solve it. Okay. Who got the answer for this? Who doesn't know how to solve this? Who is not getting it? Siddharth, you're not getting it. You got the answer. Okay. What about Rashi? You also got it or not? Didn't get it. Got it. Sanvi, you got it. Okay. Everyone is getting it. Tanush, you got it. No problem. Do it again. Are we? No. Check the first step. 35 upon 100. ऑफ की जगह लिखेंगे मल्टीप्लिकेशन, x की जगह x and 2940 as it is. This is nothing but, yeah, this is nothing but linear equation in one variable. Now you write x, then 2940 times 100 upon 35. What did I do? I shifted this 100 to the numerator here, and this 35 I shifted to the denominator. You understand? I shifted 35 and 100 to the right hand side up into the numerator and denominator. Now I will cut it. So I will cut it. I will start it with 7. 7 5s are 35. 7 4s are 28. 1 is the remainder. 14. 7 2s are 14 and 0. I will cut it with 5. 5 20s are 100 and 420 multiplied by 20. 42 2s are 84 and 2 zeros. So the answer should be 8,400. Did everyone get this answer? This is her monthly salary. Okay. So you need to write the final answer in the statement. Therefore, Sarita's monthly salary is rupees 8,400. Okay, so this is the method. Let's go ahead. Next question. In a class, the girls are 60% of the total number of students and the boys are 18 in number. How many students are there in the class? So always remember, when we start solving these kind of questions, we turn the final question in the opening statement. ठीक है, और उसमें जो हाउ मेनी है, हाउ मेनी को हम x बना देते हैं. So there are x students in the class. Let there be x students in the class. ऐसे करके लिखना है. ठीक है. Let the total number of students, please note it down. Let the total number of students in the class be x. Let the total number of students in the class be x. So what they have said, that the girls are 60% of the total number of students. Now let me try with you कि तुम लोग इक्वेशन बना पाते हो कि नहीं बना पाते अब भी. So let me ask Rashi. Rashi, girls are 60% of total number of students. Can you make an equation involving percentage and x? Yeah.
Percentage of girls is equal to 60%.
Yeah.
Percentage of y is equal to 100 minus 60, that is equal to 40%.
Okay.
So should I write next?
Mm, okay. See, what you've said, na, it's correct. And I think with that method also we can solve. But I want to solve it with a method without involving the percentage of boys. Is there a way of solving it? San, Sanvi, can you try? Sanvi?
Yes, so
Yeah.
we can take the boys percentage as x.
No, I have already taken the total number of students as X. I have already taken it. What will be the next step after this? What they have said over here, the girls are 60% of the total number of students. Can you tell me how many girls are there? Sanvi?
So it's x minus 18.
Yes, X minus 18. But what you are doing is you are ignoring this statement. You are ignoring percentage. 60 divided by 100. That's it. No. Okay, Siddharth, can you tell me number of girls? Tell me the number of girls.
So 6500 into x is equal to 18.
Is equal to 18. No. No. RV, would you like to try? No, try. सीधा मना कर दिया तुमने. ट्राई नहीं करोगी तो कभी नहीं आएगा. मैं तुम्हें क्या बोल रहा हूँ यहाँ पे, देखो तुम लोग. See what they have asked you. How many students are there in the class? मैंने क्या बोला यहाँ पे, क्या लिखा मैंने? Let the number of total number of students in the class be x. ठीक है. अब सेकेंड स्टेटमेंट देखो. 60% of total number of students are the number of girls. Girls are 60% of total number of students. Yes, would you like to try? टोटल नंबर ऑफ स्टूडेंट क्या है? हाँ, तो क्या लिखूं? नंबर ऑफ गर्ल्स कितने हो जाएंगे? ऑफ बस करेक्ट है. समझ में आया कि नहीं समझ में आया? टोटल नंबर ऑफ स्टूडेंट्स एक्स है, राइट? क्यों? क्योंकि मैंने लिया. मैंने क्या बोला तुमको? तुम ना प्रॉब्लम सॉल्विंग समझो. तुम लोग क्या करते हो पता है? तुम लोग कैसे भी ना आंसर निकालने की कोशिश करते हो. आंसर तुम्हारा कई बार तुक्के से निकल भी जाता है. बट देन व्हाट अबाउट द मेथड? So you don't have any method. You just want the answer. You are just concerned with answer. What I am saying you is you be concerned with the method. First fix your method कि मुझे पहले ये करना है, फिर ये करना है, फिर ये करना है. तब जाके मेरा आंसर निकलना चाहिए. मैंने तुम्हें फर्स्ट स्टेप क्या बोला कि फाइंड convert this final statement into the first statement of your answer. फाइनल क्वेश्चन क्या पूछा है तुम्हें? हाउ मेनी स्टूडेंट्स आर देयर इन द क्लास. मैंने क्या लिखा? लेट द टोटल नंबर ऑफ स्टूडेंट्स इन द क्लास बी एक्स. ठीक है. ओके, अब रिलेशन बनाओ. व्हाट रिलेशन एग्जिस्ट्स? दैट द गर्ल्स आर 60% ऑफ टोटल नंबर ऑफ स्टूडेंट्स. तो टोटल नंबर ऑफ स्टूडेंट्स तो पता है मुझे x है, तो नंबर ऑफ गर्ल्स मिल जाएगा ना. 60% ऑफ x. राइट और रॉन्ग? ठीक है. अब नंबर ऑफ बॉयज भी पता है मुझे. नंबर ऑफ बॉयज कितने हैं 18। ठीक है, अब मुझे बताओ नंबर ऑफ बॉयज प्लस नंबर ऑफ गर्ल्स क्या होगा। व्हाट विल बी नंबर ऑफ बॉयज प्लस नंबर ऑफ गर्ल्स? इट विल बी x। क्यों? क्योंकि टोटल नंबर ऑफ स्टूडेंट्स x है। क्योंकि टोटल नंबर ऑफ स्टूडेंट्स x है, इसके लिए नंबर ऑफ बॉयज एंड नंबर ऑफ गर्ल्स का सम x होगा। अच्छा, नंबर ऑफ बॉयज कितने हैं 18, नंबर ऑफ गर्ल्स कितने हैं 16% ऑफ x, और टोटल कितना है x। अब ये इक्वेशन बन गया, इसको सॉल्व करना है सिर्फ तुम्हें। अभी भी आंसर से ही कंसर्न हो या फिर समझ में आया मेथड? यू नीड टू अंडरस्टैंड द मेथड। डोंट से कि नहीं बस आंसर निकल जाए तो हो गया, ऐसा नहीं होता है। मोर कॉम्प्लेक्स क्वेश्चन जब बनेगा तब तुम उसको मेथड से ही सॉल्व कर सकते हो, फाइनल आंसर का कोई काम नहीं। सो 18 प्लस 60 अपॉन 100 टाइम्स x इज इक्वल टू x। ठीक है, 18 को तुम वो साइड ले सकते हो, 60 अपॉन 100 टाइम्स x इज इक्वल टू x माइनस 18। इसको कट कर सकते हो, 2 3 2 5 सो 3x बाय 5 इज इक्वल टू x माइनस 18। ठीक है, इसको सिंप्लीफाई करो, ये तो लीनियर इक्वेशन इन वन वेरिएबल बन गया। सॉल्व करो इसको, कम ऑन, सॉल्व दिस थिंग एंड फाइंड x। आई वांट द आंसर डायरेक्टली।
Sir, I got the answer.
You got the answer? What is the answer?
Yes. Sir, the answer is 45.
Okay. Anyone else got the answer?
So even I
Okay. So, how to solve this? 3x is equal to 5x minus 90. 5 को वो साइड मल्टीप्लाई किया दोनों के साथ, so we can write it as 3x minus 5x is equal to minus 90, minus 2x is equal to minus 90, minus minus cut, x is equal to 90 by 2, x is equal to 45. So total number of students, कैसे भी सॉल्व कर सकते हो लीनियर इक्वेशन इन वन वेरिएबल को, द आंसर शुड बी 45. The total number of students in the class is 45. Okay, this was question number 9, I think. 11, oh 11 questions किए हमने आज, और भी है. Okay, let this be the last question for today. There are more questions. 13, 14, 15, 16. काफी questions हैं, there are many questions. Yeah, this is the last 18 questions. So the rest we will do tomorrow, but let us do this one. A number is increased by 20% and then decreased by 20%. Find the net increase or decrease percent. Now some people will say that, how many of you agree if I tell you that I just want to look at all your faces while I ask this question. Tanush, please on your cam. How many of you agree with me that when I increase something by 20% and then when I decrease it by 20%, there will be no increase or decrease. It will be the same. अगर मैं किसी नंबर को इंक्रीज कर रहा हूँ 20% से और फिर मैं उसको 20% डिक्रीज करता हूँ, तो मैंने कुछ भी इंक्रीज या डिक्रीज नहीं किया, उतना ही है. यू एग्री? अच्छा, शुभ इज एग्रीइंग विथ मी. हु इज एग्रीइंग एल्स? राशि, सानवी, आरवी, सिद्धार्थ, Tanush, you agree with me? Can I repeat my question? I will repeat for you. I am saying, suppose मैं एक नंबर लेता हूँ, उसको 20% से increase करता हूँ, and then when I decrease by 20%, I will get the same number. It is just like I am going 20 step ahead and then I am coming 20 step backward. I will reach the same position. ऐसा होता है क्या? ऐसा ही होता है या नहीं होता है? या you agree with me? Not?
Sir, in this I don't think I agree with you.
अच्छा, okay. So Tanush doesn't agree with me. And everybody else, like good obedient boys and girls, they agree with me. And everybody is wrong. क्योंकि परसेंटेज तुम्हारी लीनियर
Because the
क्वांटिटी जैसा
first
नहीं.
20% is increased by the number. And
या
after the increased number, cut 20%, then you are decreasing.
नहीं, इंक्रीज नंबर को ही 20% से डिक्रीज कर रहे हैं.
That only. So then you lead to a different answer.
या बट अगेन द लॉजिक इज रॉन्ग. Your answer is correct, but logic is wrong. I'll tell you why, and I will explain you. I will explain you also that why your logic is wrong. But first, please understand that percentage doesn't work like numbers. परसेंटेज नंबर की तरह वर्क नहीं करता. परसेंटेज थोड़ा सा कॉम्प्लेक्स कॉन्सेप्ट है. जैसे लेट मी एक्सप्लेन यू लाइक दिस. सपोज मेरे पास एक नंबर है, ठीक है. सपोज एक नंबर है 5 में मैं 2 ऐड करता हूं और फिर ये जो भी सम आया उसमें से मैं 2 माइनस करता हूं, तो मुझे क्या मिलेगा? क्या मिलेगा? 5. सिंपल है ना. 5 में 2 ऐड किया और फिर 2 माइनस किया तो मुझे क्या मिला? 5. नंबर ऐड करना और परसेंटेज ऐड करना बहुत बड़ा फर्क है, ठीक है. अच्छा, ये एक मिथ तुम्हारी बर्स्ट हो गई आज, और बहुत सारी मिथ्स बर्स्ट करनी है परसेंटेज के बारे में, बिकॉज यू गाइस आर नॉट टू फ्रेंडली विथ परसेंटेज. सो आई हैव टू टीच यू हाउ what exactly should be the idea. Now, the first misconcept about percentage is is this possible or not? You have to tell me. Suppose there is a number, let's say 100. Can I add 20% to 100 for increasing it? Can I add it like this? How many of you say I can add it? I can add this. Please raise your hand. Is this possible or not? क्या ये स्टेटमेंट सही है? लाइक what they have said is a number is increased by 20%. मैंने वो नंबर को क्या ले लिया? 100, ठीक है. तो 100 को मुझे 20% से इंक्रीज करना है, तो इज दिस द करेक्ट वे ऑफ राइटिंग इट? दैट्स व्हाट आई एम आस्किंग यू. इज दिस द करेक्ट वे ऑफ राइटिंग इट? You believe it? It's correct way. Okay, I have got one vote in my
Sir, we have to write it like 20 by 100.
20/100 लिखना पड़ेगा, ऐसे बोल रहे हो तुम? Yeah, no, that is okay. That I will write in the next step. But is it correct or not? That's what I'm saying. I've not got any answer from Rashi. Rashi, what do you think? Okay.
Sir, this is not the correct way of
Okay, Tanush says this is not correct way. Why, Tanush?
Sir, because if you want to increase 20% of 100, first you'll get to know what is the 20% of 100 and then you'll add the 20% of 100 to 100.
Good. This is wrong. Whenever you want to increase a number by certain percent, you write it like this. इसको लिख लो प्लीज. ये क्वेश्चन है ना, इसके पहले मैं एक तुम्हें नोट देना चाहता हूँ. दिस विल बी विथ यू इन योर नोटबुक फॉर एवर. ओके, एंड रिमेंबर इट. प्लीज नोट इट डाउन. इफ you want to increase a number, let's say 100 by x percent, you write it as 100 plus x percent of 100. 100 plus x percent of 100, and not as 100 plus x percent. This 100 plus x percent is wrong way of writing. It is wrong. समझा तुम्हें क्या लिखना चाहिए? 100 plus x percent of 100. X percent of what? You are increasing a number 100. The number can be anything. Okay, 100 is just an example. This is just an example. A number can be anything. You can increase any number by any percentage. Okay, so what you do? You take the number and add it with x percent of that number. This is the correct way of increasing a number by certain percentage, and not this. Okay, next, if you want to decrease a number by x percent, let's say the number is 100. If you want to decrease it by x percent, who can tell me what is the right way of writing it? 100 minus x percent
of 100.
of 100. Yes, 100 minus x percent of 100, and not as 100 minus x percent. ये क्या होगा? ये गलत होगा. This will be wrong. याद रहेगा ये? क्योंकि बहुत लोगों को ये पता ही नहीं है और परसेंटेज पढ़ रहे हैं. प्लीज रिमेंबर दिस, बिकॉज ये वर्ड प्रॉब्लम्स में आगे तुम्हें बहुत आगे परेशान कर सकता है. इसी क्वेश्चन का एग्जांपल ले लो ना. इसी क्वेश्चन में वी आर स्ट्रगलिंग विद दिस. एक्स नहीं, इसमें 100 लेते हैं नंबर को, तुम्हारे लिए इजी हो जाए. तो अभी क्वेश्चन पे आते हैं वापस. 100 को अगर मैं 20% से इंक्रीज करूं और फिर जो इंक्रीज नंबर है उसको 20% से डिक्रीज करूं, तो कि वापस मुझे 100 मिलेगा? क्योंकि परसेंटेज इज नॉट अ लीनियर क्वांटिटी. ठीक है, ये भी एक लिख लो साइड में, एक स्टेटमेंट लिख लो. स्टेटमेंट ऐसा होगा, इफ यू increase a number by x percent and then you decrease the same number by x percent, you will not obtain the original number. You will not obtain the original number. since percentage is not a linear quantity, since percentage is not a linear quantity, इसको याद रखना लाइफ में, भूलना मत. You know what happens is the attitude towards mathematics, na, it is little weird. Whenever our mind sees something as challenging, difficult, you know, it tends to avoid it. It sees that thing as a danger, obstacle. जैसे तुम्हारे रास्ते में बड़ा पत्थर है, तुम क्या करोगे? पत्थर के साइड से निकल जाओ. खड्डा है, खड्डे के साइड से निकल जाओ. जबकि मैथमेटिक्स में कुछ उल्टा ही सिखाते हैं. मैथमेटिक्स में वो नहीं सिखाते कि खड्डा आया तुम्हारे सामने तो खड्डे में गिर जाओ, या पत्थर आया तो पत्थर से सिर फोड़ लो. ये नहीं सिखाना. मैथमेटिक्स तुम्हें सिखाता है कि वो अगर तुम्हारे सामने खड्डा आता है तो उसके ऊपर एक प्लैंक लगा के ब्रिज बना दो, ब्रिज के ऊपर से चल के जाओ, लेकिन उसको ओवरकम करो. समझ में आया तुमको लॉजिक? परसेंटेज में मैं क्यों ये सब सिखा रहा हूँ पता है? बिकॉज परसेंटेज एक ऐसी चीज है जो बहुत लोगों को सिरदर्द देती है. पीपल आर नॉट फ्रेंडली विथ इट, दे डोंट अंडरस्टैंड परसेंटेज वेल, एंड आई वांट टू चेंज दैट एटीट्यूड right now, because in class 8th if you start understanding it little bit, then maybe later in life it will strike to you कि हाँ ये तो easy है यार, it's not so difficult. इसलिए ये सब लिखवा रहा हूँ. स्कूल में nobody will talk about this, they will just do the questions and go ahead, but I don't want to do that. ठीक है, अब करें ये क्वेश्चन. काफी सारी myths हमने बस्ट की है, तो नाउ let's do this question. A number is increased by 20%. First statement, let the number be 100. ठीक है, let the number, तुम ऐसे ले सकते हो नंबर, let the number be 100. Now we will increase 100 by 20%. So क्या लिखेंगे? 100 plus 20%. सही लिखा है ना ये? नहीं, क्या लिखना चाहिए? हाँ, 100 plus 20% of 100 और ब्रैकेट डालना चाहिए. वेरी गुड, वेरी गुड. ओके, अब उसको कैसे लिखेंगे? 100 plus 20 upon 100 times 100. 100 कट, 100 plus 20 कितना हो गया? 120. डिड यू अंडरस्टैंड? Let the number be 100. 100 plus 20% of 100, that is 100 plus 20, that is 120. मतलब मैंने क्या किया? 100 को 20% से इंक्रीज किया. यस. अब मुझे किसको डिक्रीज करना है? एग्जैक्टली 120 को डिक्रीज करना है, 100 को नहीं. क्या बोला है यहाँ पे? अ नंबर इज इंक्रीज्ड बाय 20 एंड देन दैट इंक्रीज नंबर इज डिक्रीज्ड बाय 20. अब देखो, जरा ध्यान से देखो. अब मैं क्या लिखूंगा? स्टेप 2, 120 माइनस 20%. सही है ना? नो, क्या लिखूं? ऑफ किसको डिक्रीज कर रहा है तू? 120 को ना. तो 20% किससे कम करेगा? 120 से. समझ में आया? जिसको भी डिक्रीज कर रहे हैं उसमें से वो परसेंटेज हटाना. तो 20% of 120 should be subtracted from 120 to decrease 120. समझ में आया ये सबको स्टेटमेंट? The same thing which I was teaching you. Okay, 120 minus, ब्रैकेट में ही रखो इसको, 20 upon 100 times 120. सिंप्लीफाई करो, 0 0 कट, 0 0 कट, 20 12 2s are 24. So 120 minus 24. 120 minus 24 कितना होता है? 96. अरे किधर आ गया मैं? 96. शुरुआत कहाँ से की थी मैंने? 100 से. 100 में कितना ऐड किया? 20%। कितना मिला मुझे? 120। और 120 में से कितना निकाला? 20%। और कितना मिला मुझे? 96। डू यू सी दैट परसेंटेज इज नॉट अ लीनियर क्वांटिटी। एक नंबर में एक सर्टेन परसेंट ऐड करो, इंक्रीज करो उसको, और फिर उसमें से उतने ही परसेंट अगर रिमूव कर लो, you do not get the original number, you get something else, and this proves that percentage is not a linear quantity. ये याद रहेगा क्या कॉन्सेप्ट? ओके, थैंक यू। ठीक है, सो एज आई प्रॉमिस्ड यू, this will be a last question for today and our time is also up. Now it is time for me to give you the homework जो आज तुम्हें करना है। मैं तुम्हें दिखा देता हूँ पहले यहाँ पे होमवर्क क्या है, बिकॉज एक्सरसाइज बहुत बड़ी है। सो होमवर्क में क्या क्या करना है देख लो। ओके, डू यू सी हियर क्वेश्चन नंबर 1 2 3 4 5 6, ये सारे करना है। फिर इसे वर्ड प्रॉब्लम शुरू होते हैं। ओके, तुम्हें करना है क्वेश्चन नंबर 13 तक, 1 3, सिर्फ यहां तक। बट एक बात याद रखो, कल तुम्हारा लेक्चर है। कल तुम्हारा लेक्चर थोड़ा जल्दी होगा। इट विल बी एट अराउंड 2:30। ऑल अवेलेबल 2:30? ऑल अवेलेबल एट 2:30, राइट?
Yes, sir.
ओके, ग्रेट। सो कल तुम्हारा लेक्चर होगा 2:30 को। मेक श्योर दैट यू सबमिट बिफोर 2:30। Those who will not submit to me before 2:30 will not be allowed to enter the tomorrow's lecture. Simple. ठीक है, कितने क्वेश्चन दिए मैंने? 13, 1 3, 13 क्वेश्चंस, एक्सरसाइज 9A से। ये पूरी पीडीएफ मैं तुम्हारे साथ शेयर कर रहा हूँ। एक्सरसाइज 9A से 13 क्वेश्चन अभी सॉल्व करना शुरू कर दो। क्लियर है इंस्ट्रक्शंस? करोगे तुम लोग अभी सॉल्व तो तुम्हारे जो अभी कॉन्सेप्ट सीखे ना तुमने, वो क्लियर रहेंगे, नहीं तो फिर तुम ही भूल जाओगे। सो होमवर्क टाइम पे करना बहुत जरूरी है, अदरवाइज यू विल क्रिएट ट्रबल फॉर योर सेल्फ एंड देन फॉर मी। देन यू विल से सर ये तो मैं भूल गया, कैसे करना है, मुझे नहीं आता, वो मुझे नहीं सुनना है। मैंने बहुत अच्छे से सिखाया है। डू इट राइट नाउ, गेट इट डन। कल अगर डाउट्स हो गए तो हम डिस्कस कर लेंगे, ठीक है? एंड देन विल गो अहेड फिनिश दिस पार्ट परसेंटेज टुमारो। ओके?
Sir, is there any test tomorrow?
We have not completed any new things from term 2, so as of now I'm not keeping anything, any test. ठीक है, कल सिर्फ हम परसेंटेज पे फोकस करते हैं, राइट? हाँ, नेक्स्ट वीक डेफिनेटली परसेंटेज की मैं टेस्ट लेने वाला हूँ, डेफिनेटली। सो बी प्रिपेयर्ड फॉर दैट एंड डू द होमवर्क।